Nate, can you believe it's another year and you are still here talking to me and the entire internet about video games? Happy 2026.
Happy 2026.
It's going to be the best year ever. It's going to be the best year for this show. It's going to be the best year for games. I know you have some things you are excited about. I know nothing, as is tradition on this program. So what are some of the games that you are most excited for coming out this year?
So I have a list for you of 5 games that don't be surprised if they end up on Game of the Year watch lists come November, December.
Okay, he's calling it now. So remember, you can't follow Nate anywhere, but you could leave an @Popverse says comment about how correct he's going to be in about 11 months.
Yeah, or how wrong I was.
No, we're not admitting to that. This is the internet. We're never wrong.
And I also just want to mention that these are only games that I'm fairly confident are going to come out in 2026. So I think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be an amazing game in 2027 when it comes out. Sorry, I think it's going to be delayed again.
That is a 3 fire emoji take, and I appreciate it.
So in absolutely no particular order, so there's no favoritism here. 5 games that are definitely super going to win Game of the Year somewhere.
Yes.
Number 1, Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac is becoming the best in the industry at making superhero games. You know, the Spider-Man games are all fantastic. They are wizards at using PlayStation's hardware. This is the first M for Mature game that they've made since 2008's Resistance 2. They're not shying away from blood and gore. And so I think everyone's just interested to see what they're cooking. It's going to be good. The question is just going to be how good.
It's also a great Venn diagram because it's got everybody's favorite Marvel character in it. So,
I was thinking of saying that, but I was scared of that being a controversial take as a non-comic book reader.
I'll say it, and I'll also say this. At least it's not Deadpool. At me in the comments.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, maybe next game.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe the next game.
Probably. Go to Marvel Rivals and enjoy them there. Who cares?
Number 2, 007 First Light.
I'm actually genuinely so excited as a GoldenEye girly. Any James Bond video game to me is going to be exciting.
See, it feels like good stealth games come few and far between. Good spy games are even fewer and farther in between.
What was the last good spy game, in your opinion?
If you want to be generous, it was Cyberpunk 2077's Phantom Liberty DLC.
Yeah.
It's very good. That's not the issue. The question is, do you call a DLC of a few missions a spy game? That's
sure. Why not?
Yeah, it's a video game, and you get to be a spy in it. So
yeah. But 007.
But 007. I think if there was any IO Interactive, the creators of Hitman, making a James Bond game sounds like one of those weird fan fiction theories that never actually happens. It is such a perfect glove fit type of scenario that I don't think people realize that when this game comes out, it's going to absorb their lives for about 2 to 3 weeks. It feels like this game, it feels a little silly to say it because James Bond is obviously James Bond. Yeah. I think this game is going to start a franchise in the video game industry that's everyone's going to be excited for year after year, and no one's going to shut up about when the next 007 game is coming. So, that's... Give it to me.
But potential good bit of brand synergy, considering Amazon now has James Bond and is probably about to give us TV shows and movies that will run that into the ground. So I'm sure they will love that bit of synergy.
This is how I learned that Amazon has James Bond now.
Oh yeah, as of last year. Yeah, they bought it for billions of dollars. Well, can I show you? Wait. So this right here is a first printing of the man with the golden gun. So a special hyper focus in this house is James Bond and knowing who owns parts of the franchise.
And, GoldenEye, don't get me wrong, fantastic game, but it's kind of like a fun party first-person shooter rather than like an accurate espionage representation.
You don't think paintball mode and DK mode and that wrap around Sean Bean's face? Oh, it's what makes it a great game.
I think this will be the first like truly great James Bond video game.
Slay.
Let's see here. Number 3, it's Resident Evil 9.
Ooh, perhaps we'll be saying more about that. Who could possibly say?
Ooh. I don't even know what to say about it other than if you play video games, you know it's Resident Evil 9. We are in a golden age of Capcom. It feels like they can do no wrong. Everything they create is beautiful and wonderful, and I can't wait to play it. They're trying to balance true action or true survival horror and action horror, and I think as a Resident Evil head, as a certified fan of the series, I think the only question will be, where will this game sit in the all-time tier list when all is said and done?
Mm-hmm. That's a hot take, and I appreciate it.
Number 4, Blood of the Dawnwalker.
What a great title.
It is a good title. It is the first game from brand new indie studio. I don't know what indie means anymore, but that's a topic for another day.
That's the same thing with films, so don't even worry about it.
Rebel Wolves, former developers of the Witcher series.
Oh, okay.
And it is very evident. Blood of the Dawnwalker looks like The Witcher, but with a heavy emphasis on vampires. So,
excuse me while I do a Google search. Please keep talking.
if they fulfill 80 to 90% of what they're promising, I think that this is going to be a game in the same conversation as The Witcher 3 for one of the best RPGs of all time.
I mean, just on a very quick Google image search alone, it looks incredible. So I can't.
It looks
Henry Cavill can be our lead in this when Netflix inevitably adapts.
we need more good vampire games, just in general. And you know what? I'll say it. Werewolves too. Give me a good werewolf game.
Not since Wolf Among Us have we had something close.
True. Last but certainly not least, Phantom Blade Zero.
Ooh, another great title.
Another great title. So we're seeing something of a change in the Chinese game development scene.
Tell me more.
And, you know, there have been great Chinese games for a while. This is not me trying to pretend, I'm not trying to downplay what they've been doing, right? However, in terms of gameplay, in terms of tone, in terms of the stories they want to tell, it feels like things are really ramping up over in China, and Phantom Blade Zero looks like a game that's going to put a lot of Western countries on notice and maybe tell them they need to step their game up. It, in a world of slow-paced, Dark Souls-like games, which don't get me wrong, I love me a good Souls-like, they are unashamedly making a fast-paced PS2 era character action game that looks stunning and looks fun to play. Remember when games were fun to play?
Well, I was like, you're speaking right to the hearts of all the millennials when you were like fast-paced PS2. I was like, yes. Because not only were they fun to play, but Nate, we had time to play them.
We had time to play. Yeah, give me a game that isn't 60 to 80 hours long so I can actually finish it, please.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it's that long, I won't be finishing Red Dead Redemption in less than 2 years.
So yeah, those are my definitely for real picks that are going to totally show up on Game of the Year sites 10 months from now.
It's going to be a debate between all of them, and my vote, of course, will be for 007.
It's a good choice.
Nate, I've made you pick many things today, but do you have a Nate's pick of the day to send us out on? Something that people can play maybe right now.
I do have a pick of the day. Nate's pick of the day is Unbeatable.
Ooh, good choice.
It is a cute little indie game where music is illegal, so you gotta go commit crimes.
What in the Footloose?
For all the weebs out there, it has a beautiful anime art direction. The soundtrack is amazing, which for a rhythm game, that's what you want. It's the kind where you're gonna boot it up on Spotify after you're done. And it's a nice, fun, lighthearted story that is a nice palate cleanser from all the violence and war and everything that people think video games are. Just go make a band.
Real life.
Real life, you know.
Too dark? Not dark
too,
enough.
Too real. Go commit crime with music.
Yeah. Go play Unbeatable. Nate, as always, your favorite question: where can people find you all over the internet and support you?
You can't.
Thank you for joining us, explaining it to me, and explaining what's going to be good this year. We'll see you next month.
See you.